There's breaking news coming in. People's Bank of China has bought into ICICI Bank amidst boycott China movement. The Chinese bank has now emerged as one of the investors in ICICI Bank's 15,000 crore rupees capital raising exercise that ended last week. The Chinese bank has signed a check of 15 crore rupees in the private bank under the qualified institutional placement. According to experts, the current investment by a Chinese bank in ICICI Bank does not pose any threat, as banking is a highly regulated business. That's the latest coming in right there. Rajiv Dubey will be joining us to get us a better perspective into this. So the People's Bank of China buying into ICICI Bank amidst boycott China movement. This particular Chinese bank emerges as one of the investors in the fundraising exercise that ended last week. Rajiv Dubey is joining us for the very latest. Rajiv, ICICI Bank comes out with a fundraising exercise, and you've got People's Bank of China buying into ICICI Bank. Of course, the news here perhaps is not as much about the fact that People's Bank of China has funded ICICI, but there is a boycott China movement going on. And amidst this, how do you see this particular deal being viewed?
Yes, clearly, Chaiti, this is a very daring move, considering that, the flutter that People's Bank of China investment in HDFC actually created just a few, about a quarter back. And so it is really surprising to almost everybody around that this portfolio investment has actually taken place. Now, I must say one thing, that any Chinese company that we are talking to continues to remain, if I may say, defiant against the boycott China move. They are very clear that they are here to stay. They are here to invest, whether it is Xiaomi, whether it is Huawei. Huawei is, right at the center of this controversy, and Huawei is not going away. So they are all telling us, outside of this thing, that whatever may be the constraints that they are facing, here they will continue to invest, and they'll continue to find ways to work around in the Indian economy. So it's a very daring move. It's a very small investment, but the very fact that it has come.
And the thing is that it makes good sense for Chinese bank to kind of put this money into India and diversify their portfolio into India as well. Even with the HDFC thing, like you were mentioning, it caused a big flutter. But as far as India is concerned, does this pose to me any kind of threat overall, given the kind of relationship that India faces with China at the moment?
No, it's a small investment, but it is a very significant investment, considering that it has happened under the circumstances when boycott China is such a rage. And domestic there are lobbies within the country which are saying that Chinese companies should technically be thrown out in many of the areas which are critical for Indian businesses and the Indian economy. So this having come at this time is very significant, because it seems to suggest that the Chinese companies are very clear that they are not going away from the Indian market, whether it's portfolio investors such as People's Bank of China, or Huawei, or Xiaomi, or Vivo, or Oppo.
Yes.
Many of these companies are telling us that they are here to stay for the long run.
All right, leave it at that, Rajiv Dubey, for that perspective. In fact, we'll also wait for more developments coming in, because we do know that SEBI is also scanning portfolio investments from China, from other investors of Chinese origin via Hong Kong and other countries as well. So let's wait and watch to see what the Securities and Exchange Board of India feels about this as well. But for now, leave it at that.